Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It looks like we got some more news slash potential leaks for WWE 2K26. This comes from Mike Straw, who has a proven track record, so that's why I'm reporting on him. And some of these are huge for me personally. So let's check out these leaks real quick. So Mike Straw posted, and I believe this is on Reddit or Discord. I don't recognize the little box here, but this was posted by someone else on X. They pretty much copied and pasted the post, but here we go. It says, here's something small for tonight. WWE 2K26 will have over 400 wrestlers. To me, that's not a big shocker. And Universe Mode will feature the draft. Now, hopefully that's not the only thing that Universe Mode gets. Hopefully it gets some fine tuning. Like, Universe Mode could be exactly the same, but all I gotta do is just fix how it works mechanically, because there's a lot of glitches in there, especially now that we have intergender matches and you can set intergender title divisions, which I should make a video on that because it's very confusing how to get that all to function. The last time I tried to do it, the tag team division wouldn't stay. Everything else worked fine though, so I'll probably make a video on that later today. But for now, yeah, it needs some work. Triggering certain cutscenes need tweaking. It'd be cool if it let you book the entire year, like, in advance and then just play through it. That way you don't have to play random bookings every week and then have to change it every single show. It'd be nice if you just book the whole thing and then just play it out. That would be really, really freaking fun. I made a video on what I would like to see in Universe Mode. Go check it out. But yeah, Universe Mode, getting the draft, that'll be kind of fun. I wonder how that'll work without totally destroying... I mean, that's going to be a huge monkey wrench. Just think about that for a second. All your created wrestlers, created titles, everything. If the draft is in there, I'm assuming you'll be able to shut it off. But if it's in there, how is that going to screw with the divisions and everything? Or you have to reset it on, manually every single like season / year you play in the mode. Hopefully it gets more than that, but I'll take it. I really just want the show openers back. And I just want, like I said, functionally work better. And I want the promos with actual voices back. That'd be cool. All right, the next thing he posted, which this is huge for me, at the end here, it says, that's my guess. AAA wrestlers have been scanned, so it makes sense that they'd be in either as base roster or DLC. TNA feels likely too, though that's my hunch, not a report. So this is like a hunch he has. He's not reporting on anything that he's heard or anything like that. He just feels like AAA will be on the base roster, and then TNA will also be in there. But I have the feeling TNA will be DLC. I feel like AAA, I mean, that's easy DLC. But they might do like a half and half, where they have half the wrestlers on the roster, and then the other half of the AAA wrestlers as DLC. That way they can pad out the DLC packs. TNA will obviously get a TNA pack, because then that money can go towards directly to TNA from the DLC. Otherwise, I'll have to share the profits with the base game with TNA Wrestling, the company. So that's pretty cool. And then at the very end here, I don't know if he's saying this is a hunch or if this is like what he heard. And it says, oh, and the game will have double the number of Create a Superstar slots. If that's the case, I am overjoyed. I am super freaking happy. Now, with that being said, if we don't get triple or double the image limit, upload limit, maybe they're getting rid of the image uploader altogether, that would suck. But if they don't have double or triple the image uploader limit, then 200 wrestler slots doesn't really mean much, does it? Because you could download a bunch of wrestlers online with all these different logos and everything on them, and it would just obviously remove them because you reached your image load limit, and then they'd all look weird and unfinished. So this tells me if they're going to double the slots for created wrestlers, they should at least vastly increase the image upload limit. That would be freaking huge. But in order to combat the servers, they're probably going to limit how much you can upload, or, because you have to upload it to their servers on their website, and then you can download it on your system. They're probably going to limit how many you can do per day. Because people, if they increase the image upload limit to, let's say, 5 to 10,000, holy crap, people are going to bog that server down like crazy, especially in the first couple months. So, yeah, but double the character slots. So that would mean we get 200 wrestler slots. That's long overdue. I was just asking for like maybe an extra 20, maybe 50, but 200? Now, if you fill all 200 of those slots, including the base roster of over 400 wrestlers, and then that's probably not including all the DLC wrestlers, the extra wrestlers they'll probably have with other packs like they did with the Farewell Tour pack, and of course the Season Pass, and then of course the extra wrestlers in the Island mode, and then the My Faction, different versions of wrestlers. Probably looking at a 500 wrestler roster and then 200 creator wrestlers. I hope Universe Mode gets some love, because Universe Mode will glitch out like crazy with 600-700 wrestlers on the roster. Just think about that. Oh man, especially if they have all these different creation parts and images that have to pretty much load in. Maybe they'll limit Universe Mode to make it work, like function better. Maybe you can only have so many superstars per show, like limit it to maybe, I don't know, 40, 50 or something. And then only have so many shows per season. I feel like that's the biggest issue with it, is it has too many shows. It's just that I think they need to scale it down a little bit. I know people are going to hate that, but if you scale it down a little bit, I think it would function a lot better. Because currently, if you don't add any shows, it has SmackDown, Raw, NXT, and then it has both of their pay-per-views or PLEs throughout the entire year, and it has to set up and basically do every single show for you. Then it has to monitor the rivalries, the title reigns, title switches, everything. And I think that's what screws it up. So if they made it to where you just play through one show, and that's the show, whatever show you pick, kind of like my GM, it'd be kind of cool if you just pick a show, and that's the show you can book, you can change, you can do whatever you want, and then obviously the pay-per-views. I think that'd be really, really cool. Usually when I play Universe Mode, I delete all the shows and make my own show, my main event Strizer show, or my Strizer Tube Wrestling show. I call it Strizer Tube Wrestling for the show because that's what this channel used to be called. And I just kind of play through that. So that way the game only has, and it does work a lot better. It functions way better. But there's still glitches when it comes to created content, like titles and divisions and stuff like that. Like sometimes it'll have the title history be random wrestlers, even though I haven't even started the season yet for my created championships. Like, how is Roman Reigns my women's champion, or was the women's champion? It's like, that happened in the game, and I'm like, what? How did what? Because it glitched out. And of course, the tag team division, like I said, if you try to make a tag team division with mixed gender wrestlers, both male and female, for some reason, it just wouldn't keep it. Now, I'm going to go check that out today to see if they fixed that since the last update, because I haven't checked it for a while. And I might be playing Universe Mode all day, because I've been itching to play it all year, and I was going to start a show when they were done with updates, but now that we're pretty much full force into the new 2K26 news cycle, I don't know. I kind of want to wait for 2K26 since it'll be here before you know it. So anyway, these are some huge breaking news that I think so anyway. I mean, Mike Straw has a really good track record. If he heard that there's double the creator wrestler slots, that's huge for me. Now, before we end the video, I just want to say that these enhancements for the creator wrestler will absolutely 100% not be on a last gen version if they're making one. If they're making a last gen version of this game, expect the bare minimum of 100 and then 1,000 image load limit, because this is going to be a selling feature for the current gen console version. Like, they're starting to take advantage of that SSD, and that's a little bonus. So if you're still on PS4 or Xbox One and you're expecting to get this 200 character slot limit, I got bad news for you. I guarantee you that is a next gen feature. Like I said, if you guys get the game on last gen consoles, expect a watered down version. And what sucks about that is the PC is probably going to get the last gen version. If they give PC the current gen version, I will be shocked. And I will probably buy it on PC, because the only reason I didn't buy it on PC last year is because the console version was much better, right? And plus, I have every single wrestling game in the SmackDown series pretty much on a PlayStation, except for the 360 generation, because was it SmackDown vs. Raw 07 didn't come to PS3. It only came to PS2, so I switched to Xbox. Anyway, that being a topic for another video. So how do you feel about this? Are you excited for potential of 200 character slots? Because I am. I just hope they increase that image upload limit. And then hopefully Universe Mode, that's not the only ad. Hopefully they added show intros. Hopefully they had better promos. And they just fixed it functionally. Because every single year I try to make a Universe show, and it goes bonkers and it doesn't work. and I've been trying to get the show going since I started this channel, because this is what the channel was supposed to be. It was just supposed to be a Universe show channel, and then it turned into this because I couldn't get the Universe thing to work properly. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll stop blabbering, and as always, stay frosty.